All right. Oh, whoop. There's a thing I need to do. That's right.
The final show.
Just make sure I did this right, because this is going to be very important that I did this right.
Here we go.
Yep. Trying to make sure I don't start too early. Okay, there we go. Dog's trying to knock my controller onto the floor. Oh, hello. I have a prize. I've tinted ether. What is this? Oh, yellow shield. Okay, cool. Well, I said I'd start at 4:30. It is 4:23, so I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to go check to make sure that something is done. Yep, here he is. Okay. So, very important thing for us beating Penance, because it means I don't have to grind quite as much, is to make sure that wants is right here.
Oh, walkers, open for business.
So, wants will only be right here if you've donated at least 10,000 gil to a Waka. And also, I believe, talk to a Waka every time you had a chance. Something like that. The reason we care is that he has these weapons and these armors. They're very expensive, as you can see. 100,000 gil apiece. The important thing is that all of them have 4 slots. And more importantly, they have 4 slots and nothing in them. 4 empty slots. I'm going to need them. Yep, Central Standard Time. So no, I put up the video saying the time that 30 minutes ago. Okay, let me go ahead and level people up a little bit. Okay, I don't know how hard the game is actually going to end up being right now. We are going to find out. I'm actually not expecting the game to be particularly hard for the end game. Do I have a level 3 key sphere? Sure, we'll go ahead and open that up. Hey, Riku, congratulations. You get to move a little bit. Now, something someone asked for is that when I start up the stream, I start it up and then leave it going for a little bit so people have time to filter in. So that's why you're going to see the stream occasionally up and I'm not doing anything. It's just because I'm letting people filter in. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff with wants real quick. All this stuff I no longer need. Still gonna hold on to that. So all of this... Okay, I still need the taming sword. Do not sell the taming sword. That is a very important item that I'm gonna need a little bit later on. But all of this other stuff... just gone. Look at all this crap we don't need anymore. Hey, look at this Rod of Wisdom that has been on Yuna's equipment since the very beginning of the game. Until we got Nirvana. So Nirvana, by the way, break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, so she gets double experience, and more importantly, 1 MP cost. So as long as she's holding that item, all of her abilities only cost, or all of her spells only cost, actually, spells, abilities, skills, everything only costs 1 MP. Masamune, break damage limit, triple overdrive, first strike, and counterattack. So, useful thing, that too. I'm not going to do it this stream until after we beat the game. But, there is a lot of enemies to catch in the next area. So we still need all of these catching items. Then we have the Spirit Lance, break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, evade and counter. Not really the best one, but it's pretty good. Then we got World Champion, triple overdrive, double AP, evade and counter. Basically the same thing, but on a character who's a lot better. Whoops, accidentally sold Waka's catch weapon. I'm gonna have to go buy another one of those. That's actually somewhat useful. I say as I sell it. There's the Onion Knight, which is not going to be upgraded and I will never use. I can go buy another one. It's not terribly expensive, and his, I didn't do any upgrades on, so I didn't really lose anything. God Hand, Riku's weapon. Break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and Gillionaire. Gillionaire is going to be very important in the future. So the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, selling all that stuff, is because we're going to be getting a lot of equipment later on. Equipment is going to rain from the sky, and I want to make it easier for me to sell the stuff I don't want. So by doing that and sorting, all equipment that I'm going to gain later on is going to end up being on the bottom. Just makes it easier to sell everything because I'll be selling a lot of stuff. I'm not going to sell an Iron Hand, no, because we still have stuff to catch.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road.
I agree. Let's do it. So it is time. We have done everything that is not prep for penance, so it is time.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Fights in.
Well, this is it, huh?
This is it.
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Yes, we are.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
I do like it. Simple
right.
and clean.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered.
Yeehaw, here we go. Hey, this ship has a sound system.
Right on.
Really, really loud sound system. Not for us, really, but everybody around can hear it, too. This ship is broadcasting.
A singing ship in the sky.
It's amazing.
I hope everyone got the message.
Sheen!
Yep, there he is. Dead ahead. By the way, Sin can fly.
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way. How else?
The easy way, huh?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Okay, then. Okay.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
The easy way, how else?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Oh, brother knows what to use.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Can do.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Can do.
Roger.
Fet,
Wait. Yes. What's up, brother?
Riku, you... guard.
Can do.
Will do.
That's how important this was to brother. He even learned common in order to do this. You got anything to say, Rin?
Last-minute supplies before the showdown?
I don't think you have anything I want, I'm not gonna lie.
You're selling stuff now?
But of course. Once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
He believes in us.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
Rin believes that we will get this done, and so we will. Okay, gonna save real quick. I don't actually expect to lose this fight, but I do want to show something off. Okay, here we go.
I can hear the song.
Everybody
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
can. It's very loud.
They listen to us.
Yep, the entire world is singing.
We won't let them down.
Time to do
You-
that fight thing again.
You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh,
Oh my god, it's not in my sleeves anymore.
Right? Huh.
Tidus has a bit of an arm. And we're also apparently moving very slowly. No more will for Yuna.
Hey, guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
No, no, that is not good. Sin is doing things. That was Yuna's will. By the way, this is really bad. Really bad. Also, I don't know what the water moon is. It's very quiet. Perhaps a bit too quiet.
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Yeah, things look a little bit weird from where we are right now. That's not good. And that's the type of shit that Sin can do when he's really pissed. Like, really pissed.
Damn you, old man.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shane's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot.
I reckon you're right.
Good! Flynn!
Yeah, Sin has like gravity or something.
Sin's pulling us in.
Everyone, back inside!
The hymn did calm him. That's a thing. It did calm him. Okay. We're about to have 3 back-to-back fights.
Kuhin Suna.
Furious inside!
Okay, so all 3 fights here are pretty much the same. Well, sorry, 2 fights pretty much the same. So the first thing we gotta do is fight that thing. That thing's not particularly scary, so we're just gonna move on. I'm just gonna make sure everybody gets experience for this. Also, you do a thing, Lulu. So that way I don't have to look at you anymore. Hey, look, Lulu did damage. Woo boy. Sin remains motionless. Oh, that's good. I like it when Sin remains motionless. Hey, Orin,
Don't be falling now!
okay. So now we're gonna move right on in. And now we can actually start meleeing this thing. Which I want to do. By the way, being right next to this thing is about the worst possible place to be. Like, this is not a good place for us to be right now. Yuna, I need you to... Let's see, who does not have... Anima does not have an overdrive. Okay, let's get Anima an overdrive. I have a dog who is restless in my lap. Okay, we'll let Anima do some stuff. And Sin's gonna body check us. That's fine. Unfortunately, Anima is extremely slow. So I attacked once, Sin attacked 3 times. Now Anima has overdrive, that's fine. Not 100% sure what that does, and I'll be honest, I don't want to know. We'll go ahead and send Anima away. Anima did its job. Once again, I'll be honest, I don't want to know what it's about to do. Mega Sisters. We'll let them do their job. If nothing else, they'll soak whatever attack Sin's about to fire at us. Okay, well, apparently she's taking a break. Ooh, Gravija. That was a fair amount of damage. That wasn't. Yeah, reflect. Not the move I was hoping you would do. How about I dismiss y'all? You guys done as much as you can. Which was basically nothing, because you're the Magus Sisters and you guys never do anything. Okay. And that's actually why I sent the Magus Sisters away, because that attack was coming up, and it would have killed them. Did we do it? Are we done? Yes, okay. So that's the first boss fight done.
Here goes. Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
By the way, Sid is involved in this fight. You may recognize this item. That weapon failed to hurt Sin last time we used it. This time it blew off Sin's arm.
Good
Yep.
Easy for you to say.
Okay. Now we gotta do the other side. We're gonna go ahead and bring Riku in, so Riku can get us to move in. So these are back-to-back fights, so there's no time to heal between them. Not that that really matters terribly much. Let Tidus come out and haste up. We'll let Riku swap out for Waka, because Waka can actually hit this thing from a distance. So the big problem is that, like, there's no... I can't really summon, you know, the allies, because the summons have not actually healed since the last time we saw them. So we're just going to kind of wait. Sin remains motionless. Okay, well, that's cute. I can't really attack this thing until we get up a lot closer. So this is mostly just Waka doing Waka things, because no one else can actually really attack this thing right now.
Yeehaw! We're going in!
Here we go. Okay, right up close and personal, exactly where I want to be. Kind of. Tidus, come out and start dealing damage. Ow. Lulu, I would appreciate if you weren't in the party anymore. Can I just send you away, please? She'll go away when she feels like it. By the way, I could be doing this a lot better with quick hits. I just don't care. This is not a particularly interesting fight. But why not? Let's quick hit. Let's see. Where's quick hit? There we go. Hey, look. Tidus gets shit tons of moves. And I think Waka has quick hit, doesn't he? Waka, do you have it? Yes, you do. Okay, cool. And we're done. Nice. And let's shoot off the other arm, because this is what we do. Sin is now missing both arms.
Yeehaw! Where next?
Deku-chan.
Fred? Farija Umo Pakia.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Trashike. Deknuga.
Uh-oh.
Tridlidpa.
Well, that giant gun is no longer working. That could be a problem.
The main gun's busted.
Dang it. All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No. We're going in.
Apparently we're doing
Every
this.
Blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
I don't know why we flashed every character just now.
A day with you is never dull.
I think the person who
Hey,
jumps first
star
is
players
based on who
first.
likes you the most. Yeah, let's just jump off the Fahrenheit, you know. And just land on Sin. By the way, I don't know what happened to Sin's toxin. Apparently Sin's toxin is no longer a thing. Did we mention that Sin can manifest bosses? You might remember this boss. We last fought it on Kilika. I don't know why it's here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a armor break. Hey, someone finally started breaking the damage barrier, and it's dead. Bye, friend. It's just based on the answers I gave, and apparently the answers I typically give to various questions make Lulu's affection the highest. It is not boss rush. This is just the game is just kind of setting up for its, you know, final segments. But I think they decided that they built up Sin so much that just being able to kind of do the next segment immediately didn't quite sit well. Because this guy is supposed to be such a pain in the ass. Also, if I had actually armor broke this thing, it would have died a while ago. Remember, every single one of these things that I'm fighting right now is a valid target for Yojimbo. I'm just not doing it because I don't feel like taking the time. Especially because most of these guys I've already done with Yojimbo. Oh no, Blizzard. Say it ain't so. You'll be dead before you get a chance to do that again. Told you. Okay. So we have now broken all the Sin flowers. I don't know how we got back on the Fahrenheit. Also, yes, folks, that is Sin. I hope it didn't fall in anything. I also didn't know why it's kicking up dust when it supposedly landed in the ocean, but hey. Oh, no, apparently landed on the ground. That's Pavel, by the way. Let's get a bunch of experience. Some spheres.
Petra, het lid pamajage Fredeka.
Pamajage het ku. Troja twad. Edek ribahek.
Riku, acclamat.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
Nope.
No,
That's what Sin
we have
does.
to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
Yeah, like 7 of us
But
just
it
beat down
has
Sin.
weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna hang here while you repair the main gun, right? Okay, got a quick chance to save. I'm gonna go do that. So I actually do have recordings of beating all 3 of those, well, all 4 of those boss fights, with Yojimbo. Toss you here. So if we need them, they exist. Okay, Titus, I can actually use... You have an HP sphere, and you have an MP sphere that you can use right here. Titus is still basically the most powerful member of my team as of right now. So that's why I'm still kind of pumping him up more than I do just about anybody else. And every one of those 40 MP spheres that he's getting is just one more quick hit. Yuna is just going to stay there because I got nothing for you to do right now. Waka's going to stay there because I don't have any evasion spheres right now. Riku, here, go learn how to cast black magic. Because that is so helpful. God, freaking Lulu has not reached the end of her track yet. That tells you how much I use Lulu by this point in the game. Not much. Okay. We've done that.
This isn't over. Not yet.
No, it isn't. Now, I will say, I do know that Square likes doing boss rushes. It's something they really enjoy doing. You'll understand it eventually. There's only so much to the grid.
I wonder if Sir Jack is in pain.
Hopefully
Let's
not.
just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
Over and over and over.
I never thought it would come down to this.
What,
Yeah.
to fighting?
I know. Hey, the Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming. The dream will disappear, he said.
Yuna's a little bit intelligent. Just a bit.
What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the Faith.
And Tidus is also piecing it together.
You won't go away, will you?
Ooh, pointed questions.
Guys! Come on! Something's happening to Sin!
That doesn't sound good. That isn't good. Yeah, Sin isn't done. That's a problem.
Jecht. He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
That sucks.
Hey, just take us in. We'll do the rest.
Appears that everybody's ready. Waka 100% behind us at all times.
Take us up, flush to the mouth! No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
I hope not.
Let's get ready to blitz!
Let's go. Just you and me.
Again, whoever likes you the most, I think. One day I'm gonna have to figure out how to get different people to talk during those sections. Because every time I play, it's Lulu. Okay, so this boss fight is a little bit different from the last ones. getting all cinematic with it.
Here we go!
Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
Okay. So this boss fight is known as Overdrive Sin. So you'll notice that Overdrive Sin has an overdrive. Well, that makes sense, right? Problem is, most characters can't even hit it. Waka is one of the few who breaks that rule. Waka and Lulu, because it's a ranged enemy. So Overdrive Sin is the only boss in the game that Yojimbo cannot one-shot. Also, it's saying hi. If that overdrive meter fills entirely, Overdrive Sin instantly kills you. Just done. You lose. So this is a DPS check. Do you have enough attack power to kill Overdrive Sin before he kills you? If you don't, game over, you just weren't good enough. Let Orin do his thing real quick so he gets experience. Wow, Sin's getting nice and close, yeah? So now Sin is close, so now Sin's gonna actually do some stuff to me. And the good news is, I think that means I can actually do some stuff back. That's right, Orin, you poke him. Boop that snoot. By the way, now Waka's gonna start doing damage. Who wants to see Waka do lots of damage? Anybody? I could have Waka do lots and lots of damage. I think we should do lots and lots of damage. Hey, Waka, come do lots... Well, hold on. Yuna hasn't taken her turn yet. There we go. Everybody's taking their turn. Hey, Waka, come do lots and lots of damage. Watch the birdie and count with me. Well, I'm not going to count. It's going to go too fast. But this boss is dead, by the way. 15 hits at 12,000 damage apiece. It's a lot of damage. Okay, that's Overdrive Sin done. We have basically killed Sin's face. And now this happens. This feels a lot like Pirates of the Caribbean, to be honest with you. So Sin exhaled or exploded into a pile of fireflies. So what ends up happening, after we get a ton of experience, and some more key spheres, is that...
Where are you?
So
we must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
So as we kind of continue, we end up learning that because there are so many fireflies kind of inside Sin, Sin is basically its own farplane. That's the best way I can describe where we are now. So this zone works a little bit differently from every other zone in the game. except one, in that I don't have a map to start with. I have to actually expand the map as I go. And there are enemies inside of here, and as you might expect, the enemies within this area are particularly powerful. Gonna go ahead and armor break this guy. Make this a little bit easier. No more armor means I do full damage. Now, I do have to capture every single one of these enemies that we're currently fighting, so keep that in mind. Okay, starting from this point onwards, the only time I'll be using the remainder of our party members is when we are fighting a boss to get them experience. There's kind of no more point bringing them in. This is the party that I will be beating the game with.
Take that.
Okay. And as you can see, our three heroes are stupidly powerful. Okay, King Behemoth. King Behemoths are special, or Behemoth King specifically. Behemoth Kings are special because when they die, they try to take you with them. And you'll see this in just a second. By the way, most enemies, why do I have to capture them? No, we're not recapturing fiends that have escaped the arena. We are, ow. Okay, that's what happens when you kill a King Behemoth. We're not capturing fiends that escaped the Behemoth. We're repopulating the arena because there were escaped fiends. So probably this stuff was never in the arena in the first place. But because it is, or because we found it, we can do it. Oh, hey, look. We got Fungars again, and unfortunately they work like all of the other Fungars did. Unfortunately for us, we have reached a point in the game. Also, they hurt a lot more than most Fungars do. So actually, I'm going to have Eunice summon for this one. I don't feel like dealing with this. Yeah. Problems. So what I'm going to do is, there are 3 bosses remaining in the game. Now, when I say that, worth thinking about is that every enemy... oh, come on. Stop taking a break. Can one of you actually do something? Every enemy that we will face from here on out has strength to equal a previous boss. Hi, get nuked. Good Thundaga. Yeah, all of the enemies that we are going to fight from here on out are extraordinarily powerful and do not take shit from anybody. So I'm going to have to be somewhat careful as I go. And as I said, we have exactly 3 boss fights left in the entire game. At least I believe it's 3. Oh, I am not dealing with this again. Yuna, summon again. So keep in mind, we are not stupid powerful yet. We're not going to be one-shotting the bosses, but the bosses will not be a particular threat to us. So I will mess around and kind of screw around for a few rounds with the bosses, just so you can get an idea of what it is the bosses actually do, and then we will kill them. Please tell me you... Aw, I was hoping you nuked Cindy. That would have been funny. Well, that wasn't good. Please don't cast that particular spell. I'm really just trying to get Cindy her overdrive. It's kind of hard to get the Magnet Sisters all of their overdrives because they have 3 individual overdrives. Oh, wait, here we go. Well, Cindy's getting there. At this point, the Magnuses are actually only mildly more powerful than our dynamic trio. They're hitting for 20,000, we're hitting for 12,000. Oh, hey, these jackasses have shown up again. Well, that was a crit, but that was a crit for 27,000 damage. And that was also a crit for 33,000 damage. My life is going to be a living nightmare when I have to come back and start capturing this shit.
It's over.
Because I have to capture these guys without the weapons that I'm currently using, and the weapons I'm using are a big reason why I do so much damage. I am totally okay with this. And keep in mind, I could be capturing this shit right now. Keep in mind, the dynamic trio here, or whichever trio I decide is going to be fighting Penance, will be doing 99999 damage with auto attacks. So, when I say slightly stronger, I do mean slightly stronger. Also keep in mind that Tidus and Waka will usually be... Tidus and Waka will usually be faster than the Magisters too. They usually get more turns. So, when you catch... It depends on which group of fiends is the problem. So that's the problem with answering that. When you catch a certain number of every type of fiend... So, for example, the Iron Giants, those enemies I just fought now, there's like 2 or 3 types of Iron Giants in the game. So when you catch a certain number of every type of an enemy, that is called a species conquest, and you get a stack of items and a boss fight for doing a species conquest. And when you do an area conquest, which is a certain amount of every enemy in an area, you get an area conquest, which is another boss fight and another stack of items. When you catch all of every, like one of everything, you get another boss fight. And when you catch 10 of everything, you get another boss fight. So there's a lot of boss fights involved. The big thing that we care about is that certain boss fights are going to be used to level up my characters. And once I beat the game and we start, please don't do Thundaga on a... God damn it, that heals them. Stop doing that. At a certain point, we will actually be fighting certain bosses over and over and over for the level ups. And I have to catch a certain number of enemies in order to actually make that happen. Stop healing them. So yeah, gotta catch 10 of every enemy in the game. Stop healing them. The only thing that hurts these guys is fire. And beating the crap out of them. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back and redo this area. So what I'm probably going to do is instead of coming back and doing the one-hit kill on all of Sin's extremities, because that's kind of boring, let's be honest. You don't really want to see that. I'll do the one-hit kills on the final 3 boss fights, because that's more interesting. Because, like, it's already going to take me, like, another 40 hours of gameplay or so in order to, do, like, the stuff that we're going to do anyways. So adding an extra, like, 4 or 5 hours worth, meh. How are you not dead?
It's over.
Also, evade and counter, really good. We're getting there. Which way do I have to go here? We're getting here. Unfortunately, inside Sin is a very large area. It's not as large as the area we'll be going to after Inside Sin, after we beat the game. The optional dungeon. But it's still pretty large.
Take that.
Nope, this way. Oh my god, there's enemies everywhere. Oh, right, I need to armor break this guy. I always forget that I need to armor break. So you have one of the optional boss fights you get for getting 10 of everybody. You know, your mileage may vary on whether it's an actual enemy we care about. But I do need to catch everybody to get that lovely, you know, boost to get me up to penance levels. You can armor break that one. Now, keep in mind, if you do not have the celestial weapons like I do, you do not get break damage limit. So regardless of how powerful Tidus or Waka may be, you're stuck at 10,000 damage max. So this area suddenly is a lot harder and a lot more deadly because it's going to take you many more turns to be able to beat anything. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit. Oh, this isn't good. I don't want this. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to deal with this. Yuna, can you come just make sure people have heals, please, before bad things happen? Because a behemoth could potentially kill our entire party at this point in the game. No. Sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That is not how this works. So King Behemoth, Mighty Guards, I don't care. All I have to do is armor break it again, and all of a sudden it no longer has Protect. Oh, is that it? Yep, that's it. So King Behemoth is dying, and so it summons a meteor with his last breath. Which is almost enough to wipe the party. Again, everything we're fighting here is basically a boss fight. I really don't want to deal with this crap. These guys are just obnoxious. Yuna, summon something that kills things. Sure, Anima.
I will share your pain with you.
Please don't. That's kind of weird. Maybe I should skip the encounters? Nah. Doing the encounters now just means I have a little bit less grinding to do later on. Inside Sin has 2 areas. We're about at the end of the first one. That save sphere up there is the end of the first area. I mean, when I say a little bit less grinding, I do mean a tiny, minuscule bit less grinding later on. But it does make my life a little bit easier. Oh yeah, it's definitely tormented. You keep saying the word evil, and I keep trying to stop you. It's not evil, it's dark. There is a difference. It is a mother sacrificing herself for the sake of her child and then seeing her child go mad with power. It's not evil, it's tormented, it's twisted, it's dark, and that's about it. Okay. Save point's just ahead. Oh god, another one of these. Fine. That moment when Ornn is the weakest member of your frontline party. Crap. Okay, it's fine. We can make it. The save sphere's right there. If I encounter another King Behemoth, I just have to run. Like that's what we're down to, is that... Okay. If we encounter another King Behemoth, we just run. I don't want to deal with another one of those. Is it, Duncan? Because I've always looked at that, I've always looked at that pennant and can never figure out what it is. Okay. Fine. Fine. You want to do this? You want to come at me like this? Fine. We'll play. I get a preemptive attack, which just means that I just get to own your face. Ooh, good damage. Okay. Hey, Wander Girl, we have a surprise for you. Look who it is. I don't know how he got here, to be honest with you.
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one with Sin forever. Immortal.
About that.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
About that.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
Okay. And now we reach Seymour Omnis. So Seymour Omnis is kind of cute. So he has the 4 Mortiphasms, and depending on what color they are, Mortiphasms will change what attacks he will do. So I just want to change it. I want to make sure that he doesn't have, you know, all Mortiphasms in the same direction. Okay. So now they're not all in the same direction. Now it's a little bit different for this fight. Also, this boss has the most badass music. We're just gonna let, we're just gonna hit him. We're just gonna say hi. That Fire Aga would have hit a lot harder if all of his, things were the same color. Ow. Okay. We're gonna let everybody take their turns real quick. Now, I'm going to say this outright. I have never had a problem with Seymour Omnis, because whenever I fight him, I always one-shot him. I usually fight him after I do the grinding. Okay, who wants to see broken things happen? You know what we haven't seen yet? We haven't seen Anima use Anima's Overdrive yet. Let's see how that looks.
You would oppose me as well? So be it.
Yep. Cool comment, specifically because it is Seymour's mother opposing him. Let's do it. Oblivion. Come to hell with me, Seymour. Let's do some stuff. Also, here's the other half of Anima. Wow. The damage was subpar.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in peace in eternal darkness. Let darkness take you.
Oh, hey, Seymour knows Ultima. And this is why I don't use Ultima. Very, very, very long attack animation. It looks like Seymour may have forgotten how to dispel an enemy. Usually Anima's a lot more powerful than that. I'm wondering if it's specifically less powerful against Seymour. Anima is usually one of the strongest summons you get. So I'm a little bit actually surprised at how, like, weak the damage was this time. That's a shame. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and Haste Yuna. And let's go ahead and pull Waka back out. Let's see. What if I... let's try triple fouling him. Well, he's immune to some of that. Okay, well, let's see what the Magus Sisters have to do, because the Magus Sisters also have an overdrive. Okay, the Magus Sisters overdrive is kind of interesting. It only works when all 3 of them have full overdrive, and then you have to tell them to combine powers. She weighs so much she broke reality. She's not gonna make it! She's not gonna make it! Okay. By our powers combined, we are an excessively long attack animation. Again, usually these attacks do more damage. I am, like, really surprised by how little damage we are dealing with these attacks. Okay. Well, apparently she's taking a break. We'll just let him have another free attack. And the problem with his attack is that he attacks everybody. He gets 4 attacks for every 1 attack round he gets. I did armor break him. He's immune. At least I think he is. I'm pretty sure I armor broke. I thought I did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. That should be interesting. Reflect, huh? Hey, that did some damage. Seymour, you're not done already, are you? Nope, Seymour's pissed. No more reflect. What's the other things behind him? As far as I'm aware, the things behind him decide which spells he will cast on his turn. So you see that there's 3 purple ones and 1 red one. Ah, crap.
Let darkness take you.
Why? Why did you reactivate all the purple ones? Again, excessively long animation for an attack that doesn't do all that much damage. Okay. Okay, Cindy doesn't want to help. Oh, here's Aratzia. Okay, we might actually get some damage going. Okay, there was damage there. Not a lot, though. Stop laughing at me, you bastard. Okay, now he's going to rotate. Oh, no, Blizzard. Okay, well, we're going to give you guys one last try to actually be useful. Okay, well, the good news is they're rotating the background things. Okay, got another Razzia in you? You do. You got it, Sandy. I think that did it. That did do it. Okay, cool. Goodbye, Seymour. Now, here's the really good news. Are you ready for the really good news?
No.
Yes.
Now, Yuna! Luna, send him!
Right.
Bye, Seymour.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me?
Yep. Ta-ta.
But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
About that. Yep, this is actually the end of Seymour. Seymour is officially gone.
Sin will be right behind you.
Again, that is the most trouble I have ever had with Seymour Omnis. Oh, hey, Orin didn't take a turn. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to go back real quick. So, we have not yet hit a point of no return. We are still able to stop at just about any point.